anyways, the question I guess I have is the talking. I do a lot of talking videos now. I used to do a lot of just sound videos. Should I go back to doing sounds temporarily, part-time, interstitial sound videos, or should I just keep this kind of vlog sort of thing going on that we got going on here? Also, I just realized something. Wow, okay. I feel dumb. My camera's been zoomed in. So on this camera, there's a zoom function in addition to the camera zoom. And so this is the frame I could have been playing with this whole time. And so I was like pushing the camera super far back. And I'm like, that's sweet. Okay, well, this is the whole setup. And I can zoom in on this one, and it should look a little better. Nice, because then the stuff in the background goes out of focus. I could explain that in a different video, but so right now, just having a rough day, and it's like my blood sugar is super high. If you know anything about blood sugar, it was 290, which is like really bad. To put it into perspective, it should be 140 or under, and so being at 290 is like double, but more than double what it should be. So that's bad. That's real bad. And I don't know why it was so high, because I worked out a bunch today. I did like 200 kettlebell swings. I had not that many carbs today, probably less than 100 grams of carbs over the whole day. So I don't know why it's so high. And I did test at like 4 hours after eating. So the fact that it's that high, that far away from eating is like, that's really bad. So I don't know what is up with that. Hopefully it's just like a weird anomaly. I had a bad weekend of eating, but we're getting off track. That's just where my headspace is at. It's just not a great place. I feel like things are going good on paper. Like I made a video a couple days ago about like I'm actually kind of doing pretty well with my goals, and now I'm trying to be like, are my goals, and what I'm targeting, am I targeting the wrong things? Because it's not. I don't feel like it's building happiness. It just feels like I'm putting in a lot of effort to not be seeing results, and that's how you get burned out. Is having expectations, and then them just not happening. And I've been doing my best to manage my expectations, and I feel like my expectations are very low, and I'm still like working harder. I don't know if I'm working harder than I ever have, or it just feels like I've been working really hard to not see like any results. I have been every day working my stick handling, almost every day going down to the garage, working my shooting, and get on the ice, and it's just like not turning into anything. And I had a bad weekend with my diet, so like, okay, is that why the blood sugar is super high? Because today I did good. I did fasting, and like just not, I feel like I've been super burned out on work just in general, and so I'm trying to like get that going again. And it's just, I don't know, just things, and then like stuff with girlfriend relationship. It feels like tiny things are just like pushing us into like being angry at each other, and we resolve it amicably, and we talk through it. But like we have these kind of like, we both do the same thing where we kind of like shut down and need space. And like when you're on the other side of the shutdown, it's hard, to like operate. And so it also happens like I'll shut down and she'll shut down as a response to my shutdown, and then like it's that much harder to like get to the amicable conversation, to get through the thing. So anyway, I don't know what that has to do with this YouTube channel about doing sound videos. I have a lot of ideas for sound videos, but I have another channel where I could be doing the sound videos, but that channel's more for like longer term stuff. And so I just look at the analytics here, and I'm like, okay, most of the views come from those old videos. And while I do have a little bit of a following with the group here on my vloggy, whatever you want to call it, like those old videos get a lot more plays, probably because they're more searchable. And there have been a couple of these vlog videos that did pretty good view wise. And you know, it's like, obviously I want it to be successful. Like, who doesn't want to do well? Who doesn't want to do good at things they find fun? I find this fun. It's great, and I'll fucking keep doing it, even if only 50 people watch it. Like, whatever, don't care. Go still do it. I'm still gonna be here. You motherfuckers are gonna have to watch it, or don't. I don't care. But like, also, I want to provide value for you. So what's the value? Is it me just being a dipshit and whispering about all kinds of random fucking shit? Or are there topics you want to hear more about? I know the ice rink stories were kind of popular with some people. And there's one guy who really wants me to tell a story about the time I shit my pants. And that's coming. Because I said I'd do it at 2,000 subscribers. And we're at like 1990 right now. So that's based on historical trends. That'll probably be here in the next like month or two. Or less. Drinking the pink Zevia today. It's pretty good. This can is like really wrecked. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if you can really see that. But anyway. Yeah, this is kind of just a spaghetti ramble today. So yeah, I think, you know, so my blood sugar is super high, so I'm anxious and stupid about that, and be like, I did all those kettlebell swings for nothing. This blood sugar is still high. I am very grateful that. So, well, let's back up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm working on doing, is trying to express gratitude more. Because realistically, there's probably wins that are happening, and I'm just got my blinders on. I'm like, the big wins aren't happening, so I need to, you know. But then I don't see like, oh, over here, like, hey, this good thing happened. Like over here, like, oh, okay, that good thing happened. Like 6 months ago, I couldn't do 200 kettlebell swings. I had to been on the ground like in super pain. I couldn't do like I could do like 3 because I had torqued my back so badly. And like then the last 2 months, like my foot's been messed up, so I couldn't do kettlebell swings because of my foot. And now my foot's like, it looks pretty healed. Knock on wood that it doesn't come back on me again. But you know, like getting my blood sugar down is a big part of getting that to work. So I was like going somewhere with that, and I think I just took another like rabbit hole. Like, rabbit holes, let's go. So yeah, so the battle plan for how I'm gonna try to fix this, I'm gonna will it into existence. I'm gonna crush life. I'm gonna kick life in the fucking teeth, you know. ASMR bullies coming back. What are you doing to kick life in the fucking teeth? So the number one thing, starting to express gratitude. I have a journal. It's more like a logbook. I just kind of write some key points of the day. I started writing down like one thing I'm grateful for every day, and I'm trying to tweet something nice, something positive, share something I like, put out these positive vibes, and try to just try to remove myself from the internet even more, because it's just, there's so much stuff on there that like, you know, I tell people this is like, if you can't or won't do anything about it, you should try very hard to not let it make you angry. And there's so much on the internet that's just aggravating, and it makes you angry, and it makes you sad, and that's what the internet companies want. They want you to keep coming back and just eating that negativity. It's just junk food for your brain. So trying to get off the internet, trying to do something else outside of the internet, and so making sound videos could be a part of that. But yeah, so that's, I need to focus on gratitude, focus on that. And then I think the other big problem I have right now is that I just have too many plates spinning. There's too many active projects, and I think I just need to like, you know, make a list and be like, okay, we're gonna go bang, bang, bang. You're like, let's start knocking shit out. Like, I've been working on this edit for this fucking project for like a year now, and I'm so burned out that I don't want to edit anything like ever again. But it's so close to being done, and I just like, I sit, I make a couple cuts, and then I'm just like, fuck this, I'm done, and I walk away. website. That'll be huge mental, because I feel guilty if I work on anything. I feel guilty right now that I'm not working on this fucking video. Videos, plural, sorry. There's like one main one, and then like 5 or 8 social media cuts that are like super easy to cut. They take 10 minutes each to cut them, because like they're basically just breakouts of the main video. I just take, a couple good sound bites, throw some different people, throw a different song, titles, boom, done. Here you go. I've already done like the heavy lifting, and it's just at the point where it's just so repetitive, because I'm just like repurposing the content so many times that like I don't know why I agreed to this fucking, like, that's definitely something on my list of like things not to do. Is like never agree to something like this ever again. Like, be like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with this one thing, and then we'll go to the next thing, and then we'll go to the next thing, and we'll break it up so it doesn't have to be these big insane. I can't do these big insane projects anymore. Like, it's just it's not something I'm good at. Managing and organizing all this stuff. And it's not something I really like offloading. So it's kind of just like, I need to bring in a producer, editor, and then I'll do the shooting, and they'll do the editing, and they'll communicate with the client, tell them why they're stupid. Yes. Okay, so that's the kind of the big bullshit in my head right now. It's just like, it feels like everything should be going pretty good, but I'm just not seeing results, and it's so frustrating that you try to be on that sort of stoic philosophy of like, we're not entitled to results, we're only entitled to our efforts, and it's like, okay, well, I'd like some results, please. I'm putting in a lot of fucking effort for this. Because at the same time, it's like, you start to question, you start to be like, okay, well, I know these things take time. Getting your blood sugar in a good range takes time. Like, I remember when I was first diagnosed and I was like super clean on the carbs, it still took like a month to get it right. And also looking at stuff like, hockey, obviously, like, if I look at my progress, like, I've made a lot of progress. I've lost some because, pandemic took time off the ice. But, I had a point there and I lost it. I don't know where I was going with it. What was I fucking gonna say? I was gonna say something and I felt like, yeah, that's a good. I should start taking notes. Be like, oh yeah, you're gonna say this next. God, what? It's gonna bug me. Is it? I don't know. I don't care. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know what I was gonna say. Is that just like you put all these efforts into things, and if you don't see results at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, like, am I putting effort into the wrong things? Like, and that's, you could ask that and still have the goal you have, but like, okay, something is wrong, something is not working correctly. Something, I know right now everybody's just fucking burned out mentally, and so I think getting off the internet for as many people, that's probably a really good first step. And getting into other things, getting into TV, getting into movies, getting into books, getting into just going outside more often. I think that's a good first step. But like, on my, like, the hockey, it's like, am I focusing on the wrong thing? Should I, I'm out there, I'm stick handling every day in my apartment, which I know that doesn't translate 1-to-1, but I have noticed my hands have gotten a lot better on the ice. It's like, should I be trying to go out to skating and working my skating? I know kind of the best time I ever had was when I was fasting and I lost a bunch of weight because I got real fast on the fucking ice, and I've kind of slowly gotten back up to that weight. I just farted. I think it's the first time in like 500 videos I farted in the middle of an ASMR video. But yeah, getting back down to a better weight is gonna make me faster on the ice. And so I don't know if like 7:50, so I have to leave my apartment by like 7:30. I don't know, it depends on if I, what kind of breakfast we're getting, which should be good, but, it's an all-day job, so I kind of want to eat bread. There's a gas station across the street that sells breakfast pizza, and it's really good. But obviously breakfast pizza, that's, maybe have one slice instead of two. Slow progress, and I can eat some protein here and drink coffee instead of. I've been doing like healthier energy drinks, the Celsius, and maybe I'll just do black coffee instead. Or maybe I'll just fast and just not eat anything. And then I'll just get like some protein bars or something. And then, if I could, I think, because it's like your body has to burn up the blood sugar if you're not putting any more sugar in. And everything eventually turns into blood sugar. Just so that's clear. I don't know if that's clear. It's just that proteins and fats take a lot longer, and so your body, even when it's at a lower capacity for insulin, can keep up much better. So that's why they recommend a keto or low carb diet for diabetics. But it's like, get this project done, do the job tomorrow, do the job Wednesday, Thursday I have off, gonna play hockey. I need to go to the doctor and because my prescription for my diabetes stuff ran out, which I didn't think that medicine was helping, but maybe it was helping a lot more than I thought it was, because I've been off it for like a week now, and I need to go because I was seeing an endocrinologist, and I just felt like I was paying $250 for them to just be like, yeah, your A1C's high, like, alright, see you in 3 months. Like, they didn't give me, I don't feel like I was getting anything from that experience. Like, I could go, I know my A1C is gonna be high. Like, I fucking tested, So I need to go to the doctor and then get that prescription renewed so that I can get back on the metformin, which is kind of like the go-to drug they give everybody with the diabetes. And maybe that's helping. And then my workouts have gotten a lot more intense. And I'm, like, kind of dialing up because I'm fucking motivated as hell because I'm not scoring goals. And I wanted to score 10 goals this year. Which, I mean, so here's the thing, is that I missed like 10 weeks of the 20-week thing. And so 10 goals would be like a goal every other game. And in drop-in, I was scoring like a goal. I was on like a pretty good hot streak for like weeks of like scoring goals. So I was like, okay, 10 goals shouldn't be that hard because the people in the league aren't that good. But then I'm just like not getting in positions to score goals. I'm not getting good looks. I'm not getting myself in a place to get good looks. A lot of times I'm playing defense, so like I have like no chance at a good look because my shot's not that strong. And so if I'm shooting from the blue line, like it's gonna have to be like a lucky fucking bounce for me to get a goal from shooting from the back on the point. And it's like, well, we'll work on that. And it's like, well, how do you work on that when all you really have is like a one-car garage to shoot in? Like, I can really only practice the closer in shots, so most of my shots go over the net, because I'm used to, sending it from like the hash marks. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I think it's just getting, I don't know if it's compartmentalizing things and being like, these are the 4 things I need to do. Like, this is the highest value stuff. Like, and then knock out. So, like, every day, 4 things. And then you can think of, like, the day as quarters. Like, you wake up, and the first, how long are you awake a day? We'll say 16 hours. And you split that in 4. So what is that? 16. Does 16 divide by 4? It's 4. Yeah. 16 does divide. 4 is 4. Yep. Okay. Math. It's hard to do math and talk to the camera at the same time. So, you wake up, the first 4 hours, that's dedicated to thing 1. The next 4 hours, that's dedicated to thing 2. The next 4 hours, is dedicated to thing 3. And the last 4 hours is dedicated to thing 4. So it's like, what are the 4 things? It's like, number 1, like, finish this fucking work shit. Get the work shit off my plate. Get it done. I don't have that much work to do. And it's just that fucking, I forget what that principle is, where like the work expands to fill the time you have for it. So I just need to be like, you got 4 hours excuses. Be like, I'm not working on this shit anymore. Give me my money. I'm going home. I've spent way too much time on this fucking project. And then like, okay, what else is like, the shit in the apartment is in like massive disarray, and I need to just make a fucking list of like bop 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 bop, and then just be like, okay, the second thing is this list. Pick one, get it off the fucking, get it out. Third thing, exercise, blood sugar stuff, like figure that shit out. That's gotta be like an all day thing, but like I can get on the exercise bike, I can go for walks, I can do a million fucking kettlebell swings because I did like 200 a day and I feel fucking great. I'm all amped up about it. So yeah, and then the fourth thing could go back to goals, reading books, spending quality time with my girlfriend, doing, you know, shit that's, I think you break it up that way. Is like, okay, health, wealth, relationships, and then just like the things that just annoy the piss out of you. If you could work on those four things every day, I think you'll get somewhere. And I'm telling that to myself, and I hope I can follow through with it. And if you're in a place like I am where shit just doesn't feel like it's going well, maybe you adopt it too, and we'll figure out. Maybe you pick your own four fucking things. And you say, okay, there's 4 quarters to the day, and I'm gonna punch the fucking this in the mouth, and I'm gonna kick that in the dick, and I'm gonna, you know, take a baseball bat to this thing's kneecaps, and then you just boom. Right? Let's fucking go. Let's go fucking. Let's improve our station in life. Like, shit, I feel like life's just been fucking beating everybody down right now, and I am, you know, I'm sick of fucking eating the punches, and I'm ready to start punching back. So, that's all I got for you today. I hope things are going well for you, and if you're getting punched by life, let's fucking go. Let's figure